Hey guys, it's Minwoo Lee. I'm going to be talking to you guys and have a deep dive into how I hit some drives. Today, I got the Paradigm AI Smoke. It's actually my first day using it, but it's unbelievable. And I'm not just saying that. It's a bit faster off the face, which we love. And the misses are actually nicer. So the first shot I'll probably talk to you about is the stock shot. So I like to hit a little fade. So if we're talking numbers, we're talking about having the club path from in to out and the club face a little bit open. So hopefully with some practice, you guys can do it too. Yeah, that sounds good and it's perfect. We like that. Yeah, I mean, I can't talk too much about the stock shaft. It's obviously comes through practice and a bit of hard work. I used to hit a draw. As an amateur, and when I got out onto the tour, I needed to hit it a bit straighter. So you can see a lot of guys on tour hit fades, and I developed a pretty decent fade over the past probably couple years. But the first 3 years of pro, it was tough to get a really natural fade. Yeah, so for the stock shot, I hit a little fade, but if I wanted to hit more of a fade, I would probably aim the club where I want to start it. So I'm gonna start this probably at this left yellow flag right here, and then fade it towards this right one. So if we say that's the left side of the fairway, and then we want to fade it off there. So that's pretty solid. Okay, so for the draw, it's a shot that I was familiar as an amateur, but not as much as a pro. So it's a shot that I actually hit really well, but I don't trust it as much on the golf course. So if there's a fairway that's a bit wider, it's definitely the shot I go to. My draws don't draw too much, so if the fairways were these yellow flags, I'd probably aim closer towards the right. Definitely take it a bit wider, but also I want to come from out to inward path. If we're talking numbers, I definitely stand a bit more closed. So closed for a right-hander means right foot back. So my line's aiming further right of where I want to start it. And then you kind of want to have a bit of a closed face when you hit the ball. So it comes out with a little draw. So that's money. On numbers, that would be pretty long.
How much longer than your stock shot?
Probably 15 meters. So we're talking 285 meters, which is about 310 yards with a fade, and then closer to 330 yards with a draw. Yes, it's nice hitting it long, but we also want to hit fairways as golf is becoming, higher rough and harder to hit fairways. So we want to prioritize fairway, especially at my length. For the shorter hitters, it's very beneficial for you guys to hit the draws. Again, closed stance and closed club face, and obviously out to in path, and hopefully you can create that little draw. There's a shot where a lot of people talk about. The best drivers in the world do this, which is called the fairway finder. Hopefully you find some fairways. Again, similar to the fade shot, we're going to tee the ball up just a little bit lower. The lower you hit it, it's probably going to be, there's going to have less chance of going offline. So same thing, where I want to be aiming at the left side of the fairway, choke up on it just a little bit, and hit more of a punch shot. Similar backswing, and then just cut it. I like to, my stock is a cut, so hold it a little bit shorter and a bit more of a punch shot, and hopefully it creates like a low fade. Just like that.
So what are the feels in that swing? different about it? When you get to the top, are you feeling something?
Yeah, so the difference between a fade and a draw, my fade is pretty stock. So the backswing is quite normal on the way back with a fade, and then it's coming down, I guess, in front of me, and not like the draw. The draw's a bit behind me, and the shaft is a bit further back. But yeah, the draws are, I guess, a funny feeling. It's a long and kind of laggy swing, and it comes from the inside just a little bit more, or a lot more, it feels like, and you're obviously sweeping it from right to left instead of being in front of you and cutting it. So there's a big difference, but that's how I hit the fade and the draw.